are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from legendary Lambeau. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Come on, set. 10 cycles. Slides blue. Blue striker.
The man in motion is Watson.
Hut.
Love to throw to get started. He's got it! And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On play action, Love. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Down.
The man in motion is Watson.
Ready.
On 2nd down, Love. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down. That's left side, caught by Musgrave.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a 1st down.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll take it down inside the 20. A run into the red zone, a pickup of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Here we go, set. Ready?
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up. And now they face third down.
Red, cycle. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and third down conversions. Now after that last third down pickup, it's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
And he's in. Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench to the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Dak going to put it up right away. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big connection from Dak to CeeDee. 39 yards. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. A pass caught by the veteran. That's Brandon Cooks. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Prescott. A dive for the end zone, but he loses the football. The Packers have it. Talk about a big swing there. The offense was driving, had it in the red zone, looking to score. Not only does the defense stop them, Greg, they get the ball back, and they improve the field position with a nice fumble return.
And what a change of events. You find yourself defending your own side of the field, and next thing you know, you scoop. For a minute, it looked like there was going to be a score, but either... After running out of gas, he sets his offense up in a great situation.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Fury, yellow. Ready, ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one is caught by Reed.
Get.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Fight, 97.
In motion, Reed.
Hut, hut.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
A gain of 6. And the
43
Packers,
rail.
1st down.
Rail, yellow.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Set, go.
To throw is Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end downfield. That one good for 26 yards.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
Here's Jacobs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
That's another Packers first down.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Shovel, 38. Ready, ready.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Ready, break.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. 22 needle. Set, cut.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
Okay, ready? Come on, set.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Now he'll run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Set, cut. Cut.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he will get into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. McManus on for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Prescott now. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing. Inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Yellow. Down. Ready.
Running is Jacobs. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Claw 10. Hut, hut.
On second down, Jacobs. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Lambeau Field. After this, here's a 3rd and 10.
Set. Ready.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It is 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Watch out now. 50-6. Mega. Blaster. 6.
The man in motion is Watson. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. To the goal line and in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. On 1st and 10, Prescott. This one downfield, complete to Cooks. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Prescott on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
15 yards through the air. First down, Cowboys.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hey, chill. 27. 26.
To the air again, Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He'll throw again. Dak. That's complete to Devontae Turpin. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Again, Prescott to the air. That one, taken in. Jalen Tolbert, touchdown, Dallas.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cowboys get back in it. It is 21-7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
The man in motion is Watson.
Ready?
Love to throw it on 1st down. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now a signal, timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
Here we go.
Slot receiver headed right.
Set.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Needle blue. Ready, ready.
The man in motion is Watson.
Set.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A first down throw for Prescott. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Kill.
Go play action. It's Prescott. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
This pass right side taken in by Cooks. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Play action now. Prescott. It's going to be pulled in by Dowdle. And he goes out of bounds at the 3. And from there, it's going to be 1st and goal.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. Come a little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
Kill. Yeah! Here we go!
Cooks going in motion. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
The score, Packers 21, Cowboys 14.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here's Nixon on the return. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Ready. Hut.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Let's go. Set, go.
They'll run with Jacobs. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. The veteran Eric Hendricks on the stop.
Let's go now.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Green Jack. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Down. Ready.
Now Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, that 2nd down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they are in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? But now it brings up a pretty interesting 3rd down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to punt it away and have their defense finish the game?
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? The man in motion is Watson.
Set, cut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one is caught by Reed. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They'll go for it. Love. That's taken in.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st down, it's Love. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
A 2nd down throw for Love. That complete to Jacobs. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
on the double.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. On third down, they go with Jacobs. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
So here comes Brandon McManus in a pressure situation. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one is hooking, and he missed it. No good, wide to the left. And they will not be able to make this a 2-possession game. They'll come up for first and 10. They'll run here. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. They'll come up now for second down. They'll keep it on the ground. There he goes, inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Yeah! There we go! Right take!
They'll run, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Here's second and 6.
Yeah, there we go. Right take.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Ready. Ready, go.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Ready.
So, it's a win for the Packers. And right away, you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.